Welcome, everyone. I'm Chandra from the Onehouse Solutions team.
And I'm Shubham from the Onehouse engineering team. Today, we are going to show you how Spark Analyzer can help you understand and accelerate your Spark jobs, all in just a few minutes.
Exactly. We're really excited about this tool that we built here at Onehouse, and we're excited to walk you through and show you how it works and how the impact of Spark Analyzer can potentially save you thousands on your Spark workloads. So let's get right into it. Shubham?
Uh, Getting started is super simple. Spark Analyzer installs like any other Python tool. So all you have to do is just pip install Spark Analyzer. That's it. No cluster deployments, no special services to manage. It just runs locally on your machine.
Yeah, that's a really conscious design choice that we have, right? Because it runs locally, you don't have to wait for IT approvals, re-architectures, access to your compute clusters or anything like that. It just runs straight on your machine, and you're able to get analysis and results in minutes. Um, Maybe we can talk a little bit about how to set this up and the compute wizard now.
Yeah, so like once you do the pip install Spark Analyzer, you configure it by pointing it to your Spark history server. So we have a built-in wizard that does all the heavy lifting. So all you have to do is like run Spark Analyzer configure command. It then detects your environment, whether you're on EMR, Databricks, or something else, and like walks you through the setup.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's as simple as this one command to configure everything. Now, once we've started, it prompts us for what we call a cost estimator ID. Now, privacy is really important. And so, we designed the Spark Analyzer tool to run in two different modes. One in an enhanced mode with a Onehouse enhanced like estimator ID that lets us kind of come in and help create reports and analysis alongside your team. The other option is a local only mode. In order to get your cost estimator user ID, you just go to our Onehouse product page, or even linked here inside of the PyPy page for Spark Analyzer. You can see obtain your ID, and you just pass a little bit of information so we can work closely with you. You get a unique ID. It'll generate a unique ID for you. You can come in and you can paste that ID in here. But you don't have to. You can also run it locally. So I can just hit enter and skip the ID part. And now it goes in and detects a couple of different ways that I can come in and configure the environment. There's local mode and there's browser mode. Local mode detects directly to any local host running a Spark history service that I have. Browser mode is if I'm using a cloud Spark platform like EMR or Databricks that exposes a Spark history server web application that I connected through the browser. In this case, I've got a local host port forwarded history server, so I'm just going to use local mode. Now I point it to the Spark history server that I've got here. Do I want to run the analyzer now? Yes. Looks like everything's all configured and set up and ready for me to go. Now, Shubham, you want to talk a little bit about the extra precautions that we have around privacy and analysis?
Yeah, so in addition to the local and enhanced modes, if you want some more extra protection, you can hash out sensitive details like stage description, stage names with a simple flag. So you can run, like once you did the configuration, you can run the tool simply using Spark Analyzer Analyze, and then use the -- opt out flag with all the fields that you want to opt out, which are name, description, and details. So once
Something like
configured,
this.
like running the first analysis is super simple, like Spark Analyzer Analyze, and the tool connects to your Spark history server. It discovers all your applications, and it guides you through which ones to analyze. So this is the list of applications. So for example, here we are going to analyze one of the applications, the first one. So the analyzer like fetches the stages, executors, and then saves the results locally to a JSON file.
All right. So as you can see here, it saves all of these results locally to a JSON file. So it parses the Spark history server for a whole series of information about the Spark DAGs and what's going on inside those DAGs. But while this information is interesting, The real kind of value comes from the analysis reports that are generating. And from that analysis, we can generate detailed Excel reports with just one command. It's just a simple Spark Analyzer report command. We pass it the input that we want. So I'd want to give it the input to read from the JSON file that was just created. And we can create a detailed Excel file directly with this single command. In each report, there's kind of three main insights that you'll see as a part of the report. The first is kind of an app level summary of your job, right? So it looks at, inside of this app, what's the wall clock time, how much work is being done, the compute minutes being used. And you can think of this is executor minutes being used. And then also inside of there, what's the resource efficiency? So for each of the different tasks and stages that are run, what's the compute efficiency of the actual compute resources provisioned that are actually being used to do work? And what percentage of the amount of resources provisioned gets wasted across the course of the entire DAG. Now, the way we look at this is by looking at kind of the operations that are happening across each of the different stages and the tasks inside of each stage. All of these information can be found inside of your report. So you get stage level details, workflow summaries, as well as these higher level app level insights. Now, what's really exciting is that in addition to giving you information about where your jobs are going slow on the performance analysis, this application level, and then the stage level details, we also tell you if this same job were to run on Onehouse's Quanton engine, which is our exciting new Spark engine that we launched just a few months ago, what we think the expected acceleration of this job would be on top of the Onehouse Quanton engine. So in this case, we expect this job, based on the workload patterns inside of these stages, to take 50 to 75% less time running on top of Quanton than it does now. And so right now you can see that the job takes 156 minutes of compute resources, so 156 compute minutes across all of the stages. On Quanton, we think it's going to take somewhere between 39 and 78 minutes of compute resources, a significant cost savings for our customers.
Yeah, think about that. Spark Analyzer doesn't just show you like what's wrong. It shows you how much you could save in time and compute by making changes or by using Quanton.
Yeah, really exciting stuff. So just to recap, Spark Analyzer, an exciting tool to kind of at the very least give you new insights about what's going on in your Spark DAGs and where it's spending time doing what kinds of operations. And at the very best, you might find out that, running the same job with no code changes against the Onehouse Quanton engine might save you a significant amount of time on the actual job execution, and as a result, a significant amount of cost savings for your overall Spark compute footprint.
Yeah, and with Quanton, the predictions which are built in, Spark Analyzer isn't just about analyzing your Spark application. It's also about the transformation. So are you ready to try it on your workloads?
Let's get started.
Yeah, let's get analyzing.